This is how to make a professional music visualizer for your tracks without any complicated software. Watch closely because what I'm about to show you could change your reach and how your audience experiences your music online. But what separates a track with a million streams from one that just gets ignored? What do these creators behind the massive lo-fi playlist and viral music uploads know that the rest of us just don't know? The answer almost always comes down to one thing that many times musicians seem to overlook, and has nothing to do with the music itself. Here's what's actually happening. When someone discovers your music on YouTube or social media, they don't just hear it first, they see it. They see a thumbnail, and if they click, they see whatever you put on screen. Most artists spend months perfecting their sound, and that's cool, and then upload it with a static image or a plain black screen and wonder why no one sticks around. Well, the obvious fix is a music visualizer, something that reacts to your audio, fits your band's vibe, and looks professional, and gives your audience a reason to keep watching. Yes, watching, not just listening. But creating one from scratch usually means learning After Effects, buying plugins, and spending hours and hours on something that isn't even your craft. That's where Videobolt comes in. Videobolt is an online platform with thousands of professional design templates, including a huge range of music visualizers. You can upload your audio, customize the look, your artwork, colors, and text, and have something that looks like it came out of a professional studio, all from your browser, with no software installation required. Yeah, it's that simple. Now, stick around at the end of the video because I'll share more tricks on how your video can help you promote your music. This is how it works. First, we're gonna go to videobolt.net and open an account. You can do it only with your email. It's that simple. I have one right here set up, so there's nothing else we need to do. And the first thing that we're gonna do is to go to the templates tab, and we're gonna go down to music visualization because that's what we're doing today. And as you can see here, the newest, you have circular spectrum. Lyric video is something that we're going to talk about in another video because there's way much more to talk about and we don't want to keep this too long. So if you're curious and want to learn about that, the top right corner right here, you can check that video. Next, we have minimal, 3D motion graphics, glow, background media, and there's a ton of things. If you find one that you're excited to learn about, you can just click on browse all, and yeah, we can start looking at them. I mean, these are pretty cool. You can as this category says, you can change the background media of it. They have a lot of spectrums and they're very reactive. And another thing that I wanted to tell you about is that we have a good search that you can do in any language. Doesn't matter, our search will understand what you mean or what you're actually typing. It's very smart. And just to prove it, we're going to do it in Spanish, for example. And the thing is that my concept right now is glass. So I'm gonna just type glass in Spanish, and there we go. And immediately I find something that I like already. Look at this template. You can hover over it and it will show you a preview of it. And I think that fits very well with what I wanna do. So I'm gonna go for that one. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you is these icons on the template. For example, here at top left corner, you can see that it has different aspect ratios. So it can be in vertical and horizontal, and that's what that means. On the top right is 2K, which means the resolution of this template. So it's up to 2K of resolution. Edit button, self-explanatory, and classical horizontal is the name of this template. Under that is Squiffy, which is the author, and he has a star, which means it's an champion author, a person that we've been working with for a long time and really like their style. So that's it. Let's go into it, and you can see immediately the template. It says that this template goes up to 2 hours, something to pay attention to. Here are the landscape vertical aspect ratios. Squiffy again, the author. You can favorite this template. And down here, very important, are the themes. It is the same template, but with pre-existing changes. So if you like one of these and don't want to spend much time and you like what you see, you want to do something similar, you can just jump ahead and edit that one. But for us, we're just going to go with the original and we're going to click on edit. And the first thing that is going to happen is that it's going to ask us to name the project. So I'm going to call it tutorial. I'm going to create. And here is the editor. On the left-hand side, you have all the editing options, and on the right side, you have what is the preview, the changes are going to be seen. So every time we make a change, you will update and you will see the results right on the right side. So on the tabs of the editor, the first one is placeholders, where you can add your song, the titles, a logo, media. You will see that in a second. Next is the themes that we were mentioning. So if you change your mind and you want to try one of the themes, here's another opportunity to look at them and decide. You can always revert back to original. So no change is no big change is a big change in here. You can always change it back. In customize, you have basic and advanced. Of course, basic is just a minor things. In advanced, you have a lot. I mean, if we were going to go through each of them, this video would be probably an hour. So we're gonna just go and stick to the main things, and we'll touch a little bit of customization, but for this tutorial, we're just gonna stick with, for example, the most important, which are the placeholders. Click in there again. You can change media, again, logo, song name, author, and of course, the most important one is the song. Now, you can upload it here from your computer, or as the button says here, the asset library. Your asset library is a storage space that you have with your Videobolt account, where you can store your assets, your music, your lyrics, your, album art, videos, anything that you want to use to make Videobolt videos with, you can store it here. I have, for example, my tutorial folder here, and it's ready. I have a song called Shattered in the Sun. I told you I was talking about all that is glass related. So that's my concept, and that's what I'm going for. Now, very important to notice is that when you upload your song, you will have the option to choose 15-second for preview. So you don't have to go through the whole song. It's just a 15-second, the one that you think that is the most representative of your music, of your particular track. So I'm going to choose this moment here, this 15 seconds, and I'm going to close this. And now I'm going to change the media. For this, again, I'm going to go to the asset library. Another thing that I would like you to pay attention to is that I can change everything in here as well. So if I want to change the background media, it's here or here. Both work. And I'm going to go again to the asset library. And I have this awesome animated background that we made with Videobolt already. And here you have the option to crop or trim. Crop if you want to zoom in or something like that. But for this template, it looks good to me. And trim, in this case of a video, you can just shorten the length of what you're going to be using, but the way it is, it's fine for me. So I'm just going to let it be like that. And immediately you can see it updated. And already, to me, it looks awesome. So I just need to do a few other things. Logo, let's say that, for example, and for this case, my band doesn't have a logo. So what I can do is to hide it. Every of our placeholders you can hide. And so for this case, we're going to do that. And as it updates here at the bar, you will see that it's going to disappear too. In the meantime, I'm going to change the song name. I'm just going to make it quick and say song. And for author, I'm just going to say band. Sorry. And it's going to update. The logo has disappeared, and the name of the song and band will change too. Another important thing for you to notice is that the quality of this preview is not the best because we want it to be fast. If you want to see how it will look in real quality, the 2K quality, you can click up here in preview HQ image. It's going to load for a second. As you can see down here, it's loading, and immediately you can see the actual quality of what this is going to be like. You can even download it if you want to show it to somebody, show the progress or something like that. Is there to the option. We can play it a second, and I like it. I just want to make a couple of changes in the customize tab. Important thing to change, for example, the fonts. And this is really cool because you have the option to use Google fonts. And you know how many Google fonts there are. Many, it's an almost endless amount. Also, you have use your own. If you have your custom made fonts, you can use that one. You can upload it there. But I'm going to use Google fonts, and then you click here. And as you can see, there's a lot of them. I am just going to use this one right here. And as I click, it immediately will update. While it updates, I'm going to change the other one. Again, Google Fonts. I'm going to search for another one that gives me that vibe that I'm looking for. And I think I saw one right here. Bitter, that one. Okay. And another thing that we can change, for example, is the color scheme. You can see this green and the white. We can change this green for, let's say, something brighter. Let's see. That will look well here. Let's try a red, why not? So I just do that, and when it updates, you will see how it changes. You can also play with the effects. At this point, we don't want to do that because it will take us too long. And if you know what you're looking for, and you know exactly what this will do and aren't that picky about it, you can always do that. You can see how the red is already taking over the template. And that's it, basically. Those are the things that you can do with this editor. Again, it will always be updating as soon as you make a change. So everything that you do, it'll take a couple of seconds and you will be able to see it. And now when you're happy, you can again preview the high quality image, or you can just go to export here. It will open this dialog and then again, export. And you will start doing it in the cloud. As a musician, we understand your visual presence is as important as your sound, and Videobolt.net has everything to make your brand stand out. Beyond stunning music visualizers, Videobolt offers more than 20,000 templates ready for your music. From eye-catching intros for your YouTube channel, to slideshows to showcase your album artwork, gig announcements, or tour highlights, animated loop for Spotify Canvas, professional mockups to present your merchandise or releases, and much, much more. Whether you're dropping a new single, building your social media presence, or launching a full album campaign, Videobolt's templates make it easy to create polished professional visuals in minutes. Now, let's have a look at the results. And there you go. It's exactly what I was looking for. That glass shattering effect not only works very well with the theme and concept that I was going for, but it matches the beat perfectly. Videobolt is a subscription service, meaning that you can choose a subscription plan and get unlimited exports so you can make as many videos as you want with this ever-growing roster of templates. Now, different tiers will give you higher resolution and length of export. So if you're a musician who's working with tracks or sets longer than an hour, you may want to look at a business subscription, but most musicians work with a Pro Unlimited one. Now, and because you're still watching this, we're offering you a 20% discount on your first payment of a subscription with Videobolt. You can go ahead and find it down below in the description of this video. But if you're not convinced yet and you still want to try Videobolt without committing, there's a way that you can test your free music visualizer. Simply go through the same process of customization of your template, then click on Share Preview instead of Export, and you will be sent to another window where you can download an up to 540p preview of your work, but with a watermark. And beyond visualizers, as you know, Videobolt has also intros, outros, slideshows, mockups, and much more. Everything you need to make your content look like it came out of a professional studio and promote your music. Videobolt has a template for every single occasion. And if video intros are something you also want to level up, we have a video on that too, so make sure to check it out. But for now, thanks for watching, see you next time, and as always, live in the motion.